Well, 'tis the season for overeating and hitting it a little too hard at the company holiday party. To avoid looking like Santa Claus this winter, I met up with dietitian Jennifer McNeil earlier this week. She's going to give us some tips on how to enjoy the festivities and still look and feel great. The holidays are here, and with that comes overindulgence. With Halloween just behind us and Thanksgiving around the corner, there are going to be plenty opportunities to overdo it. So I'm here with registered dietitian Jennifer McNeil, and she's going to show us some quick, easy tips on how to stay healthy and fit during the holiday season.
So the first thing we should do is support a healthy hydration foundation. So drink plenty of water and get those healthy fats. Sleep 7 to 9 hours a night and exercise 60 to 90 minutes a day.
And that's a tough one with people drinking a lot and eating, but it's important, right?
Oh yeah, all healthy things for us to do during the holidays. And then we want to make sure we're getting plenty of greens and healthy probiotics to support a healthy gut.
Cool, so on that note, you're gonna show us a smoothie recipe, a really simple one that you can make with things from your kitchen that's gonna get all those vitamins and nutrients in one go, right?
Absolutely, you may even have some of these ingredients in your own kitchen. So we're gonna start with some kale and some spinach. These have lots of phytochemicals, fiber, minerals, vitamins, and are just overall really healthy superfoods. So when you're making a green smoothie, one of the tricks I've learned is to add a little bit of water and blend your greens separately so that they don't get that gritty consistency. It'll be a nice, smooth consistency. So we can blend these separately and then add a little bit of lemon juice to get some vitamin C, and then some ginger. Ginger has anti-inflammatory properties, so really great for this time of year.
And it's delicious too.
Absolutely. So then we're gonna add a little bit of banana as well. That has lots of potassium, important for this time of year as well. Apples, we have fiber.
A little bit sweet in there too.
Yeah, absolutely. These have some sugar. And then we have some pears here. These are in season, locally grown right now in San Diego.
I like that.
And then we'll just add a little bit of ice here and some Greek yogurt to have our probiotics.
So tell me, if you don't do dairy, is there any other options that we can do besides yogurt?
Absolutely. There's even soy yogurts out there, and you can make this whole smoothie without the yogurt, and it just won't have the added protein boost.
So you just pop that in the blender. We have some already made here, so let's try it. This looks delicious. That is a beautiful color as well.
It is. It's like Kelly green.
Wow, that is tangy and amazing. And the recipe is right on the screen for you if you want to make it for yourself at home. So the season is filled with tons of temptations, but you can start your New Year's resolution early with these tips. Thanks again to Jennifer McNeil for all of that great information. So Trevor Moody is here with all of our entertainment news for the upcoming weekend. What do you got for us, Trevor?
Thank you, Adam and Dallas. If you want your entertainment news, I am here to give it to you. Marvel Comics is bringing back Miss Marvel, but this time she will be a teenager from New Jersey, a shapeshifter, and a Muslim. The new Miss Marvel is Kamala Khan, an American with Pakistani parents. Miss Marvel will be among the first protagonists to be both female and Muslim. The Marvel creative team said that Khan's backup story, growing up Muslim, is an element of the story, but not the critical foundation either. The first issue of new Miss Marvel will come out in February of next year. If you are in need of a good laugh, then look no further. Jackass is at your service. Jackass star Johnny Knoxville, in an old man costume, delivers laugh a minute thrill ride and Bad Grandpa. The movie debuts long-term character 86-year-old Irvin Ziesman as he takes a trip from Nebraska to North Carolina with his 8-year-old grandson Billy back to his real father. Along the way, Irvin will introduce the young and gullible Billy to people, places, and strange situations. Made on a $15 budget, Bad Grandpa doesn't have the original Jackass crew, but it still delivered, grossing $62 million at the box office so far. And don't waste your time in the house this weekend. There's plenty of leisure activities to keep you entertained while you're in San Diego. The Carlsbad area will host Beer Week, a 9-day celebration inspiring people to drink local craft beer, promoting San Diego's upcoming brewing culture with multiple events happening across the county. The celebration started on the 1st, but will continue until the 10th. Funny man Bobby Lee will be at the American Comedy Club downtown, known for his stints on the Chelsea Lately Show and the always funny Miss Swan from Mad TV, November 14th through 16th. Mission Valley will be hosting an inspiring festival. The 9-day San Diego Festival is one of the largest exhibitions of Asian, international, and American cinema in North America, November 7th through the 15th. Well, that's about it, Dallas and Adam. So yeah, there's no reason to be bored ever here in San Diego. There's always plenty of things to do.
I heard that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Trevor.
Well, coming up next, it is getting chilly in San Diego. We'll have your weather forecast and what you can expect for the weekend.
Excuse me.
Well, hello.
Hi. My internet connection's acting up. Do you know anything about hotspots?
You know, if you angle yourself 45 degrees to the north, your computer's Wi-Fi card will extrapolate the router signal more efficiently.
Hit enter. It's going to come up with a dialog box.
Well, temperatures are cooling down in the city. We have Nate Holmes to give us the weekend weather forecast. Nate?
Thank you, Adam. Dallas, we are expecting some lighter temperatures here in San Diego, but first let's get to some local reaction on the deadly typhoon in the Philippines. As we mentioned early, Typhoon Haiyan slammed ashore this morning, flooding the streets and knocking out power and communication. But I can say San Diego's wasted no time putting together relief efforts. Tina Balk, who is involved in a local nonprofit from the Philippines, is from one of the affected areas. And like many, she is worried about her loved ones back home.
I have a lot of friends and families as well in the area that we haven't been able to get a hold of how they're all doing. Now what we're doing is our goal is to get 20,000 food packs to the family as soon as it's accessible, and we could reach the hard to reach areas.
Anyone interested in supporting the Philippines can do so by visiting www.gk-usa.org. And in some lighter weather news, currently at airport, our temperatures are at 66 degrees with humidity at 66%. Winds are coming in from the south-southwest at 5 miles per hour. Our surf is 1 to 3 west facing and 1 to 3 south facing. Ocean temperatures are at 62 degrees. Our sunset this evening was shortly, a little while ago, was at 4:52, and sunrise tomorrow morning, 6:13. And around the county, we can see along the coast from Chula Vista up through Oceanside, we are looking in our low 70s. Going out towards the west, we see El Cajon in the 80s, La Mesa in the 78s, so about high 70s and low 80s. Now, on our first map, as we can see, we do have a low pressure system coming in from the Pacific, as well as another one coming here through the Gulf of Florida. And this low pressure system, is coming in and it's bringing a lot of consistent weather into our nation. So we will be seeing a lot of consistent weather throughout next week. So we won't be getting those super highs and super lows. And on our next map, we do have this precipitation coming in, as you can see, through the Midwest and towards New England, as well as this low pressure system bringing in some severe thunderstorms in Texas as well. And on our next map, you can see we do have tonight's temperatures. On the East Coast, we're looking at the low 20s, the high 20s to the low 30s. And moving towards home in Seattle, we're looking at 43, and Los Angeles and home, we're looking this evening at 55 degrees. And for tomorrow's temperature, we are looking on the coast where you see low clouds with the high at 68 and a low at 55. In our inland, we are looking at a high 75 with a low at 48 with some clouds and then sunshine. And our mountains, it's high 71 with a low 41 and it will be partly cloudy. And deserts, we see high 82 with low 45 and it will be partly sunny as well. So Adam and Dallas, compared to conditions overseas, around the nation, we are looking at some fair temperatures throughout the nation, but at home, we're expecting a great weekend.
Well, thank you very much, Nate.
And that's all for this edition of Newscene. See you next week.
Have a great weekend.